Hello, I'm John Fox on the channel John West, and sitting approximately 17 metres to my left is a special guest. Goes by the name of Reinhardt.
Sometimes.
Yes, sometimes he goes by
I don't have many other names.
Space Cowboy. Sometimes he's Maurice. I'm referencing the song.
I don't know.
We are in the second episode of Danganronpa V3. And Ryan has no idea what the hell Danganronpa even is, so I'm going to use this opportunity to explain what the hell.
Cool.
We are in a school. So luckily, V3 is not really connected to the rest of the Danganronpas, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know, even. So the premise is, for the first games, that you go into a school, a very special school, a school full of ultimates. It has the ultimate detective in, and the ultimate porn writer man, and that's actually a thing that's in the game. An ultimate gymnast. The ultimates. They scout. They look all over Japan for you're the best chef. Oh, you're the ultimate chef now. They kidnap them, and there was a crazy robot bear, and that bear actually happened. Maybe a robot. Who knows?
Have you been taking drugs?
Made all the kids kill each other, and we had to solve mysteries about what's going on. One mystery of what? That's one of the mysteries, and the other mystery was the individual murders that happened. So that's the premise. So we are youth of the nation. We are Kayade. No, I don't know how to pronounce her name at all. We're this girl here. So what happened in the first episode of this one is we woke up in a locker. In fact, I can literally go into the room. I think it was this room, which is strangely enough. Oh no, things are... Oh wait, a minute. This is a music room. Click, click. It won't open, but this room does look like it was made for me.
Rise and shine, Earthsign! Rise and shine, Earthsign!
Right, I'll tell you what, I'll continue explaining. So in this game, we wake up in this room, we're like, what the hell's going on? This boy in a hat wakes up in the locker next to us. He doesn't know what's going on. We walk out the room to see this devastated school. We're chased by a bunch of robots into a room with 16 of us. And then these 5 bears come out of the robots. And they're like, hey, you're supposed to be ultimates, but you're not. You're in school uniforms. You don't seem to remember. And then they magically gave us our school uniforms. Now we look cooler. And then the game started again. Now we remember that we have ultimate abilities. We might be in a VR simulation because there's like a flash of somebody in a helmet, and that's all that's happened. Oh, that's just that. It's just that. So yeah. So it's a pretty weird game. So this is a Monokub. This is one of the Monokubs. Rise and shine, Earthsign. They're here again. These 5 bears were not in any of the previous games, or the 2 anime, or the spin-off game. These are 5 brand new bears. It is sort of implied that they recognise the idea of the bears, but now they don't remember. So they changed their memory, you know that. They're here again. What do you think this place is? Check out this fancy schmancy writing! Seems like this is a place for eggheads. Huh? Isn't this the ultimate research lab?
You stupid!
What the hell? I'm gonna have to do voices for everyone. Why would you tell them that? We were trying to make it all dramatic. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. This is my girl voice. It sounds awfully like...
Sounds like your regular voice, John.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, sick fan, like and subscribe.
Oh, God. It's, Oh. No, what it is, I realised what my girl voice is. It's the, Stanley Parable. It's his girl voice. Oh, yes. I don't know why. What's an ultimate research lab? The word ultimate is going to turn up a lot because it's poorly translated from what the original stuff.
We have shurikens.
He does. I don't know why Monotaro has shurikens, but he does. We want you guys to keep honing your ultimate talents, so we set these booms for you. This is the ultimate pianist lab. You heard me. But we set up labs for the other ultimates too, of course.
Well, actually...
Most of us, they're still hidden though. By the way, The reason this research lab is still locked is because we're still setting up everything. Sorry, we're hustling to get to it already. That's literally not what was written.
Just wipe your asses and wait. The hell you saying?
That's good advice and all, but don't you mean hold your horses? Comedy!
Right now, you're on the threshold of an
Cut!
amazing adventure.
Why is she wearing a bra?
Just
She's
put...
female character and this is Japanese.
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah, you don't know the half of it. Monokid is such a dummy. So in the first game, there's a main bear called Monokubs, and he goes, and he sounds like Weird Al Yankovic if he was really evil. What are you laughing at? I'll bully you like a bully Monodam.
Right now,
Monodam doesn't talk, and he's a
So
brother.
long. Farewell.
Because they're bears. Hey, bear with me. It seems like the music room, but I guess it's an ultimate lab.
Hey,
Do you think there are really other rooms like this for everyone? There's a manual nearby where it has all the characters in. I wonder about that too. Anyway, I thought this was a music room. I really wanted to play the piano. Oh well, I can finally play as much piano as I want when I finally escape this place. I read finally too early. Right, it's the Ultimate Pianist Lab. That is not the room I started in, presumably. I think I started in one of these. It won't open. Let's look somewhere else.
You're
Okay, that's new. That wasn't in it. Let me try that again.
you're right.
Right. So it seems like I could agree with him. Okay, so I think we started in this room. So the thing about the second time round, the first time round we didn't know we were the ultimate pianist. So we woke up in those lockers twice. And he's the ultimate, he doesn't remember, no, he's the ultimate detective. And there's been an ultimate detective in the first game. I can also slap the shit out of some tables, but I forgot to do that.
These tables can hold a lot of utensils in them.
We can swear in this one because they're swearing in the game. Also murder. But then maybe nobody will get murdered in this game. You don't know.
Who's that chick?
We'll find out.
Hey,
Hey, you're an ultimate student, right? Can we talk? She gets my voice because I do my voice most often. Did you not hear me? Okay then. Hey, hello.
That was definitely your voice, John, but anyway.
Yeah. She still can't hear me. Maybe she's a really detailed mannequin. Japan has those.
No.
I don't think that's the case.
no.
You'd never know. You already saw a moving teddy bear. He's got a point. We did see 5 moving teddy bears. As I said that, I poked her cheek. I felt her skin squish beneath my fingertip. Poking her doesn't work either. Maybe she's just a doll. But she looks so real. Try it, Suichi. Poke, poke. No thanks. Just do it, it's so fun. I grabbed his hand to make him poke her other cheek.
Hey now.
Never thought I'd be poked from both sides. How truly unexpected. Ah,
I
so
see.
she wasn't a mannequin. Well, I knew that. If you
Wait!
knew that, why did you make me poke her? You know why. Because she wasn't responding.
No.
Didn't mean any harm. I was just deep in thought. So I thought if I ignored you, you'd go somewhere else. Yeah, I know.
Ah,
You're ignoring us. Is that a bit rude?
But
Well, isn't it rude to force someone to talk to them when they don't want to? Oh, but it's fine. I feel like talking now.
all right.
Now, let's talk. What do you want to start with?
Right,
My
right.
favourite Doraemon episode is 53, the one with the security cameras and target practice.
No.
Before you talk about that, can you tell us your name? Oh,
My name is Tsunuki Shirogane. I'm the ultimate cosplayer.
that's your voice you got to do for it. Go.
I'm not going to be able to keep this up the entire game. Also, that I come across that she wasn't that posh. So like, the ultimate pianist, you're like, okay, oh, this is the best school for the ultimates. We're doing reasons. Oh, this is for delinquents as well, this school. That's the difference from the other ones. Like, I get the ultimate pianist. Ultimate detective? Yeah, he solved the case, and he's like 15 or something, I don't know. Ultimate cosplayer? You're great at dressing up and things. Also, that means she's going to be disguised, which means she's going to be involved in one of the murders. There are 16 kids. Approximately 5 will probably get to the end of the game. Probably, it's a guess. I don't know because I've not played this game. I'm guessing on the rhythm of the other games. I got every single murder right in the second game. I guessed a couple, and I guessed a couple based on the rhythm of the game rather than the clues. But there's like a scene, like a lift scene where they all go towards trial, and that's when I guess officially. But right now, it's kind of fun to guess who's going to survive. She has a skill which is literally applicable in murder situations. She's going to die. She's either a murderer or going to get... I've watched a lot of Agatha Christie Poirot. Yes, she's a master of disguise. She's going to dress up like someone else, which tells me she's going to be a murderer. I think. I don't know, prediction. The more predictions, the better.
Personally, seems a bit quiet for me.
Yeah,
He's either going to get murdered or and disguised as somebody else.
I guess.
Are you surprised? They are quite good at throwing you for a loop. I get that a lot since I'm so plain.
No.
I mean, it sort of makes sense. You have this strange, almost sexy aura about you. Definitely how school kids sound. I bet it's because you got people ogling all your curves on a daily basis, huh? Heidi, you sound like a creepy old man. You sound like your dialogue was written by a creepy old man. Normally, I don't really like people looking at me like that.
Actually,
But I like making cosplay. I'm fine with others wearing them. What? Oh, she doesn't wear cosplay, she makes cosplay. That's somewhat different. That makes it less obvious as well. We have... Who wore the disguise? Is it the Master of Disguise? Okay, I just like making cosplay. I'm fine with others wearing them. But lately, more cosplayers are putting themselves before their characters.
you're
I'd
right.
rather wear my outfits myself, with love, than give them to people like that. You're pretty intense. Yeah, she's gonna die. She's definitely... There's probably one person who's a grand villain as well. Probably.
Yeah, she seems a bit too self-absorbed to think.
The game is quite good at you going, oh, but they're all lovely. Like, even the ones that are bastards, like, none of them... No. The first game's you going, you are not stupid. You are evil. No one could be this stupid. And it just like a couple of people will survive who are like, no, how dare you survive this long in this game? It makes me happy when I get to show people the outfits I've made. And thanks to my sponsors, there's a lot of reading, by the way, in this game, as you may have already guessed. I can use materials that are just plain expensive.
I see.
Ooh. Well, of course, the ultimate cosplayer would have sponsors.
No.
I'm not a big deal. People just crowd around like I'm a panda at a zoo. You're so amazing. You're pretty much a celebrity, you know.
Hey,
Is it alright if I ask you something too? Earlier, you looked as if you were thinking hard about something. What was it?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, we needed to ask her that. Nice job, Suichi. So in the first game, you meet a sort of the ultimate detective, who's a girl, so it's a gender counterpart. And she has a sort of habit of essentially figuring out the puzzles before you, so she's your like main guide. So there's usually somebody in the game who probably didn't kill anyone, so you can sort of trust people. It just sort of helps with the rhythm of the game to have a sort of meta character. And you can usually guess, oh, you're mid-game, you're late game. So she is no later than mid-game. She might even be the first to die. We've had one prominent guy. If you look at the manual, it's... yeah. Check out the manual while I keep reading. There's a list of the characters. But there's a guy who's on page 1 with Kaede. he is going to be important. He is, I think, the ultimate question mark. So it's interesting that Suichi's not page 1.
Yeah.
Because Suichi was the first person introduced, which means he might be the baddie. So I'm going to let him read that while I continue reading.
It's from that one thing.
It's that bronze dragon statue over there. I'm just plain curious about it. So whenever it points out something like this in the game, possibly important for a murder in the future.
Yeah.
It almost seems like it's floating, right? Doesn't it look pretty out of place?
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, you're right. It sort of bothers me too. This is a school, right? But everything here is so weird, isn't it? There's trees and grass growing inside. I can't find any exits. And it seems like we're the only people here.
Actually,
Are we going to be okay? Are we going to be able to get out? Kaede, what's wrong? Huh, that frightened look of her on her face was sort of sexy. It's sort of like, I was gonna say, the third game they make a girl the main character, kind of refreshing. Japan can be a little bit sexist. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but it's like, no, they haven't. They're not, no. They're gonna have their cheesecake and eat it. This again? I'm not kidding. Well, it's not a big deal. I'm not complaining about the game. I'm just saying, just pointing out. Our present situation is our main concern. Once it's over, we'll be good and dandy.
I see.
You're pretty optimistic, Kaede. It's because no one's died yet. Well, people say I'm carefree.
Yeah, that's right.
Worrying won't get you anywhere, you know. It's just better to be carefree.
Yeah,
I guess so. Being all depressed won't help anything.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's try to find a way out. We've obtained a friendship fragment! Tsumugi, I was reading as well. I read the words obtained fragment. Our report card has been updated based on your experience with her. So during the course of the game, we're going to buy abilities that are going to help us solve the case as well. We now know 3 people. We know Kaede, who likes piano keys and dislikes bicycles. Tsumugi Shirogane, who she dislikes disorderly cues, but she likes Eva foam. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. It's imperative we know their chest size for some reason. Actually, I say that, but I actually figured out a massive clue based on the height and chest and weight blood type in the first game. Never talks about it. It's just something I noticed. So it's not bad being in here. And he dislikes gossip. He's not into gossip. There are clues hidden in these as well.
Yeah.
But he likes novels. So right now, we're literally just being introduced to the characters. So you have basically missed nothing. I mean, you'll miss an awful lot more. This kind of 3D... The first 2 games were 3D, but they didn't look like this. We're still in the prologue, so no one's going to die. This is the girls' bathroom, right? Suichi, do you mind waiting here?
Okay.
Jeez.
Give me that weird look. I'm gonna check to see if there's anything inside. I doubt there'd be an exit, but just in case.
Sorry.
The toilet seemed normal, but it's weird that the plants are growing this thick. Okay, I can get some Monokubs. There's also this magic mode that lets me see if there's anything important. That's also new. This monitor is way too high-tech to be used in a school. Oh, glad we came in here. I miss Monomi's theme. Will you let us in the boys' bathroom? This is the boys' bathroom, right? I can't go in there, not even in this situation. If you want, I could go look.
Huh?
What? I'm not that curious about what's in there.
Remember,
Well, this is an unusual building. Anything could be in there. Here, wait a minute. That's not what he said, John. With that, Suichi opened the door and walked inside. It was just a normal bathroom. No, it wasn't. It was a toilet. Nothing out of the ordinary. No one was inside.
I see.
That scared me. Maybe detectives live for these kind of scary situations. Well, that was entirely pointless. Let's go this direction. It might come up. The toilets were relevant in one of the games. You know what? No, there was a case in the second game about toilets as well. So they are potentially relevant. At the very least, you know, it sort of makes sense that it's something they talk about. Cool. Not allowed in that room. Did I just... I feel like
Missed the thing. Come back.
I missed the thing, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a yellow dot on your radar.
Actually strafe as well, so I should just hit the strafe. Ah! E is page 1, isn't he?
Yeah.
hey,
So he's late game. He might be I don't know if he's goody or baddie, but he's late game. He will not... Unless he dies first. In the first game, it was really, really, really obvious who was going to die first. To the point that the game was like, hey, you should talk to that person. No reason. Just talk to that person while you have the chance. Because when the game sort of lets you free time talk to people. Oh, hey there. You guys get kidnapped too? Well, you both look alright. That's good. The situation could be better, though.
Yeah.
Totally.
hey.
Let me ask you something. Do you guys remember how you got here? If you're asking us, then you don't remember either, do you?
Actually,
You're the same way too, huh? You don't remember anything, do you? I guess that means everyone here is the same.
Huh?
Everyone?
No.
I asked the others too. They all said they don't remember. So the others don't remember either. Yes, the others don't remember.
got it.
What about the remembering? How are the others in the remembering?
Forgot.
They don't remember if they remember or not. I've forgotten if they remember if they've forgotten. What if they remember that they've forgotten about?
John, play the game.
It's like we all have amnesia or something.
but
That's not normal. If everyone here has amnesia,
that means
I guess we're in a pretty abnormal situation.
Wait, he's weird. That's not
Huh?
look at somebody.
What?
Say,
That's not
Wait,
true.
amnesia's a stretch. We're probably just confused. I'm sure we'll remember eventually.
no.
Or it could be group hypnosis, maybe brainwashing. In any case, I hope we remember soon.
That's a shame.
Otherwise, I'll end up the outcast. The outcast? What do you mean? This is where it would be funny to clip to outcast? Just for a brief second. I'm not gonna because I'm very lazy.
just imagine it.
Yeah.
Imagine it. Right, let's go.
How should I
To
put
tell you the truth, how I got here isn't the only thing I don't remember. I also forgot my own talent. So all 3 games has had someone with a question mark. What?
you got
Phew,
it?
I'm in trouble. I know I must have been some kind of ultimate. I just don't remember. Is that true?
Well,
Of course
yeah.
it is. But then again, I don't blame you for not believing me.
Oh,
Oh, I never told you my name, did I? It's not like I already told you, but then I forgot I did, right? I sort of tripped over that sentence, but you get what I mean. No, you haven't told me your name yet. It's alluding to the fact that the first scene everyone did introduce themselves and they'd forgotten the first scene of this game. In that first scene, he was like, I suspect a thing is going on, and then he got interrupted before he could say anything.
my name is Rantaro Amami. I can't remember my ultimate talent at the moment.
I swear I've turned up the volume. And I've pumped up the jam. Okay. I couldn't find the jam, but let's say if I can. That might screw with the volume, but screw it.
But I promise, I'm not a bad guy. Nice to meet you.
So the first game had one meta character, the second game had 2 meta characters, and it looks like we got 2 meta characters as well. In these 2. Oh, he's not been put on the list yet. The fact that we have an ultimate detective and we have an ultimate question mark means they're both late game characters. Or that they're both going to die immediately. We'll see. And I'll warn you now, you're not going to see a death today.
I know.
That's like 6 hours time. For someone who can't remember his talent, he doesn't seem too shaken up about it.
Actually,
It's weird that I'm not really bothered by the fact that I don't remember my talent.
Huh?
What?
I'm looking forward
You
to
know,
it.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to finding out. I wonder what ultimate I am. Everyone sounds a bit more British when I do their voice. Anyway, it'd be nice if I could get along while we aren't going anywhere for a while.
Jeez.
Stop that! We'll escape soon. You really think it's going to be that easy?
Huh?
What do you mean?
No.
Nothing. Just a feeling.
He's the world's best. Like, he has the best punches. He's always right. That's what I think. Anything he's like, he's just got a hunch, and he just happens to just stumble across something.
The first 2 games had the ultimate lucky student. The first game, and this isn't a spoiler for either game because it's like premise. The first game, the main character is the ultimate lucky student, and the only reason he got into the School of Ultimates is because he's a normal student, but he won a draw. The second game, there's a lucky student, which is lucky for the same reason, because they have one every year, but he's not the main character, and there's stuff going on. You might play these games one day, so I won't talk about it. But he does have the same voice actor as the guy from the first game. And it's noticeable. In the first game, it's when you do a trial, lots of people will talk, and they'll talk facts, and you're allowed to object. You go, yeah, you said a thing that wasn't true. And the game goes, you click a button, it goes, no, that's wrong, like that. And in the second game, you're a different voice, so it's, no, that's wrong, which I learned because I can say it on top. But Nagato, who has the same voice at some point in the second game, tells you you're wrong, and he goes, no, that's wrong. And I'm like, yay, it's the guy, right. And it's like seeing a celebrity. It's like, the voice. I'm looking forward to hearing this girl's, no, that's wrong, because everyone gets one. Well, the main characters get one. And apparently Nagato. Nagato is a very, very interesting character, but I can't talk about him. To the point that I remember his name, and no, I remember quite a lot. It's Makoto. No, his name.
Toto by Africa.
Yeah, it's dun 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 dun.
Oh, stop.
Hey, don't worry about it, okay? I thought he'd be a pretty chill guy to talk to, but I have no idea what's going through his head right now. I could have that voice, but let's not have her have
He's
that
now
voice.
on your report card.
Yes! Let's check him out. I like that their pictures change as well, that's cool. Oh, he is pretty chill. Look at him sitting in a chair backwards.
It's day after mine.
Ah, now people know that about you. He likes extraterrestrial rights.
No, extraterritorial.
Extraterritorial? Oh, he's not into alien rights. What does extraterritorial mean?
I don't know.
He just likes cars. Okay, he's like a teacher in that Gangster's Paradise film. I've just aged myself out of a bunch of people's. That was a very famous film. I've forgotten the name of it. Anyway, he never sat like that, but in parodies of it, people do. You know, it's cool teacher pose. Yeah. Hey kids, I'm one of you guys. Sit on the seat backwards. I could do it with this chair, but it's a very big chair. It wouldn't work. It would just block my face. What's that? Anyway. Rantaro's report card has been updated based on your experience with him. So we have school store. I guess this doesn't open. Let's look somewhere else.
You're
Okay.
right.
The warehouse. So it's all kind of like paper characters.
Yeah.
Is this a warehouse? I was bigging it up. It definitely wasn't that big. It's pretty big.
Who's that dude?
I believe that's a lady.
No, the dude.
Oh, he's the guy who's been hanging around with us all the time.
Oh, why did he move all the way over there?
Because he wants to be a pilot. It's a high jump bar. This looks like a high jump pole for track and field. I didn't expect to see professional equipment like this here.
It's Matthew.
These mats are pretty heavy. It must be a lot of work to carry these to the game. It's an RC helicopter. Definitely won't be involved in someone's murder. Definitely gonna be involved. Remote-controlled helicopter. What are these doing in a school warehouse? They're drones, buddy. They're drones. But drones have existed for a while now. This is a relatively new game, so it shouldn't show up in the shot put ball. Shot put ball for track and field. Does this place even have a sports stadium? I don't know, because I've literally not investigated the entire place yet. So, full disclosure, there's a spin-off called Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls. That's not the full name. Japanese games have stupid names. And I couldn't be bothered to buy that game because it was a spin-off. So it's like 10 hours and you watch the footage. But like, there's lots of people doing react to decks. And their faces doing this. Because that's people click on the faces. And I've resisted the temptation to even ironically, sarcastically do that. But I think I've seen her in a screenshot. And I don't want to lie about that. I think she dies because I think, and bear in mind, whenever I saw something like that, I go,
Yeah.
so that's not confirmed. But I did figure out who the villain was for the first game, first way. Mainly because the story in the first game happens. And at some point, I went, you know what? I feel like I've seen that character somewhere before. It's just because the villain sort of prominently turned... People are fans of the first game.
Yeah.
And so, like, people's avatars on, games things. And I remembered. Like, it was like...
Yeah.
I didn't literally remember. It was just sort of in my brain unconsciously, and all the way through the game, it's me going, I felt like that character should have been more. And then when I put 2 and 2 together, I was like, oh, can I even take credit because I remembered a detail that I should never have known.
Yeah.
And that's really frustrating. So I don't actually know if this girl dies or not, and I don't mind knowing because I didn't know who the baddie was literally until I figured it out, and then I was like, oh, but I know already. But I put 2 and 2 together. In fact, if you ever play the first game, I've got a video of me figuring out the mastermind of the first game, and it's a brilliant. It's like one of my favorite John moments where I go, and then I do the, and then I go, and I explain it all, and so again, I'm precisely right. But then, like 10 minutes later, I go, oh, hang on, is it because my brain knew a thing? But like, my brain didn't know the details. I still figured the mystery out. The only thing is that there's a character that probably was more prominent than
Sorry,
we should
I've got to
have.
go in 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Well, this episode ends in 10 minutes. Or 9 minutes.
Damn
What the hell is this?
Remote control.
I'm...
Yeah, stationary control and neutral one.
Yes. There you go, he did the pun.
Punt on. Stop
We-
it.
we
Keep
saw-
turning off.
Yeah, so our TV just... Our TV, my TV.
RTV, cheers, John. Totally fine.
You'll figure out. I believe in you and your ability.
Oh, good.
I believe I threw something and a thing happened. There was a Rube Goldberg effect. We saw a conspicuous girl rummaging through a shelf filled with different chemicals.
Can I say boobs?
You can, and there will be lots. Hey, what are you looking for?
Bitch!
Don't sneak up on me, bitch! I literally just met you. You've already called me a bitch.
Hey!
I'm sorry if we surprised you, but you shouldn't talk to Kaede like that. Hey, crotch rot! You staring at my tits? She knows, she knows! That's
Too
why.
meta.
Yeah, no, the game. The at the end of the second game, the boss, the big baddie comes out, and she says, "Oh, if this was if this was a fan service game, there would have been a close up of breasts." There literally was. Like, I don't know. You're just trying to like. You can't just do the thing and then say, "Ah, but that's what another type of game would do." Because like, no, that's what you did as well. Just hanging a lampshade on that doesn't really excuse you from doing that. But what a like. Okay. What? Okay, that's a weird picture.
That is.
Help yourself! A guy like you can only dream of landing a big boobed hottie like me. Totally what women sound like. Go on, get yourself a good eyeful. Definitely wasn't written by middle-aged Japanese men. No! Totally accurate. To literally school children these are. I mean, they're teenagers, but still. No, I wasn't staring. My eyes just happened to look there.
You motherfucker.
Oh, my eyes just happened to look there. No, my hand just happened to grope her.
Ha! Fucking virgin.
I can definitely identify pervs on sight, and you are definitely a fucking perv. Yeah, there's gonna be swearing. It's fine to swear during... That's why you wear that hat, right? To hide your skeevy eyes. Alright, if I didn't think she was gonna die before, I would have thought she was gonna die anyway at this point.
The brain did a thing, John.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. But I mean, if this is a Poirot novel, she's just made herself massively unlikable immediately. She's also presumably some sort of chemical person because she was messing around with chemicals. Was she? I don't know actually. That's and that's why you wear those pants, right? To hide your nasty crotch. Everyone wears pants though. Everyone knows that only pervs wear hats.
Those are goggles.
I wish I was wearing my hat right now. Stop it. Damn it. Leave me alone. I can wear a hat if I want to. It's definitely not for emotional reasons that are going to come up later in the story. It's definitely not a very important hat.
Bitch!
What the hell are you getting pissed off at me for? Tell the world you're sorry. If you startle me into losing motivation, that loss will be felt across the whole world.
Hey,
Hey, your vulgar language is uncalled for. Just who are you anyway?
really?
Seriously? You don't know who I am?
I'm the gorgeous girl genius whose good looks and golden brain will go down in history.
I'm trying to see if I recognize all the voices.
I'm the one, the only, the legendary ultimate inventor herself, Muiruma!
Definitely gonna die. I've never heard of you. What kind of things do you invent? You make all kinds of gadgets. Ones that let you type while you sleep, read while you sleep, even ones that let you eat while you sleep. Why does everything involve sleeping?
Sure.
I was inspired after I realized how much time people waste on sleep. So, is she gonna be asleep while somebody dies? I'm gonna do this to all the characters though. I'm gonna... You also confirm killer, you also Nobody's not a killer in this game. It's remarkable. Oh, I managed to guess all the killers right. I mean,
Because everyone's a
the rule is, I'm allowed to speculate as much as I like, but the lift, or whatever the equivalent, I make a sort of final decision.
Yeah.
And then even during the trial, I'm allowed to go, oh, I've got to change my mind. But like the final decision is what's important.
Yeah.
Because the trials will occasionally just convince you you're wrong, and then you'll be right afterwards. And vice versa. Though this one time I invented these really stupid eye drop contact lenses as a gag.
Huh?
Really? That was your invention? Some of my friends wear them. Your friends sound like total plebs. That invention was nothing. Like, can you imagine contact lenses for anime characters? They'd be like that big. They'd never be able to lose them. It doesn't make you more productive while you sleep, so it was a failure, just like U02. I signed a patent rights over to some company that never looked back. That company's not going to come up later either. No, it didn't come up in yellow, so it probably isn't important. yeah, not everything is. Occasionally, you can sort of go like, oh yeah, this door it gets stuck sometimes. That's literally a thing in the first game. Does it now? Come up later, is it? That seems like a waste. It's way better than your do stuff while sleeping inventions. By the way, what were you looking for earlier? You sounded pretty desperate to find it.
What was
You
that?
dumbass! Situations like this, I gotta find some meds!
Huh?
Medicine? You hurt or feeling sick?
Fucking moron!
No! She's a voice in the second game. I don't know if it's just because they're recycling voices. There's 2 voices in this game from the second game. This game, that's not a part of the... Death and Living Soul, not a part of them. No, idiot. I need strong meds because I want to chip my fucking balls off.
Ah!
I just want to set my mind free. Forget about this shitty situation.
Ah, jeez.
What? And she's the voice from Persona as well, which took me a while to figure out. You can't use drugs to get high? Yeah, you totally can, by the way. I've seen drugs, and you totally can do that. It's a thing you can do. You definitely shouldn't do that.
Stop
What the
it!
hell? My genius can't be constrained by the wisdom of the masses. Besides, this place probably doesn't even have the shit I need to get all loosey-goosey.
No one's ever said that.
Please,
I think Jack Black might have said that.
Probably.
Is this Jack Black? It might be Jack Black. He does turn into a girl in, I feel, at least 2 films. Jumanji and... Probably just Jumanji. So, are we cool? I mean, he doesn't look like Jack Black at that point. Are you done being mad at me? Ah, that's time, isn't it?
Yeah.
They say there's a fine line between genius and insanity, but she's definitely beyond insane. Yes!
Okay.
Got a friendship fragment. I'm gonna let everyone go. Mui's report card has been updated based on my experience with her. So we'll finish this conversation, but we're gonna find going quite hard. He's going to escape while I finish off this episode.
I'm actually gonna call it, but...
What's up with Suichi? He's been quiet ever since Mui mentioned his hat. Does he not like to talk about it?
My favourite hat!
It is. It's a pretty important...
It's the only one that fits on my large ass anime head.
They are huge anime heads.
Maybe he's secretly an alien.
He might have a very tall secret head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go.
Why? Let myself go.
Yes. I see what you did there. There is a kitchen here. We'll investigate that at the start of the next episode. The dining hall. I've been John Foxy on channel John West. I've been having a Danganronpa V3 adventure. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I think it's just a one-off for Ryan Hart, but maybe we'll see you again. Thank you for watching.